bonjour. Let's go to France. No, that's a really bad accent.
Actually, it wasn't that bad.
I had to like warm up to it, but I can do a pretty good French accent. I can. But everyone's going to be talking with a French accent when they have these, because this is straight out of France, imported from, filled with French butter. This is authentic gourmet, and boy, is it authentic. 12 of the large French butter croissants. Now, we don't get to see these very often. They do literally come to us from France. It's brand new today. It ships now or the week of February 3rd. But let me tell you what. There is no auto delivery. They are massive. They are $49, so $4 a piece. Look at the sheer size of these. They're huge. You can't go to a French bakery in France, let alone in the US, and find something this authentic, this delicious, this size at a $4 price tag. But you're baking them at home. Do not open the oven. We'll tell you why. Trust the process, but let that aroma, that rich butter aroma and pastry just fill your home. $9.80 on an easy pay. It's M133565, no auto delivery. Jen Kovich, fancy foodie friend.
Yes.
This is as fancy as it gets.
This is as fancy as it gets. I mean, how often can you say, I just had croissants shipped to my door fresh from France, using French ingredients, made the French way, century-old recipe that we're using here, with literally 66 layers of that incredible puff pastry that is so delicate, whisper thin, crispy on the outside, and then when you pull it apart, you get that nice chewy pull that it is supposed to have. It's literally puff pastry, butter, puff pastry, butter. 66 layers of puff pastry, 67 layers of sweet creamy butter from Brittany, France, because we pre-glaze it, meaning you get that 67th layer on top. It is spectacular.
Oh, they're so good. And the sheer size of these.
Yes.
If you want to make sandwiches with these, if you want to put your pastrami with these, your chicken and dumplings with these, it's breakfast, it's lunch, it's snack, it's dinner, it's dessert, because it's decadent, and it really just does taste French.
It really does.
How do they do that? It just tastes French.
It just,
and French food is my favorite
Oh my gosh,
food.
it's so good, right? It's so good. Now, this is what we love. First and foremost, I have never seen our croissants. We've never had one quite this large. Look at how
so
massive
big.
this is. But what I love is you don't have to worry about finding real estate in your freezer to keep them this size, 12 of them this size, in your freezer fresh. What we do is we get them prepared for you to go ahead and bake in the oven. This is how they arrive, nice and thin, flat frozen, so that way you can just bake them 350 degrees.
You can even see the extra layer of butter.
Of the butter, I know. It's amazing. And you can smell it. But then when you pop these in the oven, 350 degrees from frozen. Do not proof these. Do not wait for them to rise or anything like that. Bake from frozen on parchment paper, which is really important because we don't want them to stick.
Okay.
Now, puff pastry is a very delicate pastry.
Right.
So you do not want to open your oven door because we don't want it to cave like a souffle.
Right.
Because it's so delicate. But don't let that stress you out. I'm telling you, these are easy, easy, easy. Hands down, the easiest thing I've ever baked. Because of this size, I would give it a good 27 minutes at 350 in your oven.
But that's 27 minutes of anticipation. That's 27 minutes of that aroma filling your home.
Yes, you took the words right out of my mouth.
Oh,
no, I love that because it smells so good. And you're going to be tempted so many times to open that oven door.
Don't do it.
Because, yes, just don't
do
it. But is there ever a bad time to have a croissant? I mean, breakfast, like you see right there. Lunch,
a little egg
over
Sammy.
here with a little ribs. You can make a chicken or a pulled pork sandwich.
Ooh.
But also dessert. I highly encourage you to bake these up, add some fresh berries, and then a little bit of whipped topping. And then you want to add this incredible chocolate syrup right over top all of it with a little bit of powdered sugar, and it will knock your socks off. I mean, something that you would find in any American restaurant or French-style restaurant, this would cost you so much money, but it's so simple. And you're using not an American croissant, you're using a real French croissant.
With French butter.
Yes.
And French puff pastry. And you should wear a beret while you eat it. You should.
And just speak French. My ideal Valentine's is waking up to the smell of these being baked. It's fantastic. You just, right?
Yeah. That's the way to the heart. That is a love language.
Because I know your husband.
Yeah, right?
That's fancy.
There's no better way to say I love you than an authentic gourmet croissant.
And when you're fancy with items from France, you're Francie.
You're French.
Fancy. Oui, oui.
I mean,
C'est bon.
these are huge.
They're huge.
They're huge.
They're massive.
I remember years ago when these first showed up at
Yes.
QVC, and we all were going crazy for them because the French butter that is involved in these is where it's at, and it kind of stops everybody in their tracks. The other thing too, we started this, I observed our food team start this thing called the Customer Choice Food Awards.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I remember thinking, oh, this will be fun, and it's taken off. But
Understatement.
we asked folks to vote on their favorite foods at QVC. Pretty much the overwhelming response we got back is authentic gourmet.
Yes.
The croissants.
The croissants.
They crushed every category. So we're like, okay, we got to strategize this a little
Yeah.
better. These are an absolute gourmet holiday icon.
I
Yes.
agree. Absolutely. I mean, I've been here almost 6 years, and I just remember the first time I saw them, the first time I tried them. I was probably on your show on In the Kitchen with Mary when I was
Now
so
in the
close.
kitchen with Julia.
That's right.
Pass the baton. But oh my gosh, it's like a moment in time. The first time you try one, like you can close your eyes, you can hear the French music, you can be sitting on the Champs-Elysees, and you can be looking at the Arc de Triomphe, and it's
Yes.
just like it takes me back. Like I love Paris, I love France so much. It's one of my favorite places. But
Can I
this is
call
it.
out one other thing?
Please do.
Yeah, please.
We have a gentleman on camera right now by the name of Eric.
Yes, we do.
It is his final show
I know.
here at QVC. And Eric, we're going to embarrass the mess out of you. I hope you blush. I hope you blush.
Oh, there he is. Oh, we're gonna miss
Eric
you.
is what I like to call an understated, lovely human being. He does not require a lot of attention, but you know when you work with him that the work is exemplary, and we are going to miss you and thank you and fly, my friend. I hope everything goes amazing. And your team won today. Congratulations.
Oh my gosh, it's a great day for you.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.
Well said. We will miss you so much.
Not that
but
we
best
had
of
the
luck.
camera set up in advance or anything. Get him one more time. Come on, Eric. There it is. Man. Thank you. Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you for that.
that's so nice. We're gonna miss him so much.
Yes, we
but
are.
best of luck to you.
Uh-oh.
Hi.
Wait, so speaking of leaving, I am too. It's my second to last show here
Oh
on
my
the Q.
gosh.
And when they ask me for my last few shows as a QVC show host of 14 years, what do you want in your shows? And I am not a food girl. Like I don't do these shows.
Sure.
It's always these croissants. Every single time. I'm like, sure, I love the fitness stuff, and sure, I love something.
Of course.
Give me the croissants in my shows because they're my absolute favorite. And I mean, this is sharing so much. I can't believe I'm saying this, but also, you know, I'm losing my employee discount. I have bought so many croissants.
You should.
My kids are like, would you just back up a truck? That's how much I love these, and
I know.
I'll still buy them.
I
but
know.
I'm just saying.
Well, because what I appreciate is that you really believe in balance. Like you've always
do.
said that. You're like, have the good stuff, but then also have what you need, like
And
feed
this
your
is
soul.
my favorite food, and these are so good because I lived in France. And
Right.
these
I
are
didn't know that.
so good. Yeah.
Oh, they
Okay,
are.
I have to like go do another job, but I love you guys.
Oh, we love you.
Thank you.
We don't get to see them very often here at QVC.
No.
They are hard to come by. So when we have them, we clamor for them. Brand new today, you're getting a 12 count. You look at the sheer size of these. Like they are like the size of my face.
Yes.
That's how big they are. Works out to be like $4 each, which you will not find anywhere else, but in the comfort of your own home. $9.80 on an easy pay, no auto delivery. It ships now or the week of February 3rd. It's M133565. Where'd Mary go?
Here. I'm holding the.
Is she taking over for?
Well,
for Eric over there?
if you pull up camera 24, I'm scanning the table right now, but I'm
look at it
also
go.
feeding Eric on his last shift. Here we go. There it is.
Oh, you're doing great,
Eric, you're
Mary.
doing great.
You're doing great.
We're gonna
Oh my
miss
gosh,
you,
good,
friend.
right, Eric?
All
good.
right. Hey,
if you missed anything, you can always shop backwards, as we say, on QVC.com and see everything that we've been talking about, all the goodies, all the yummies, all the eats, especially those sandwiches. Hi, this was so much fun.
I had an absolute blast. I hope you're having fun at home watching games, flipping back and forth. If they missed anything in the show, you can check on QVC.com, go to items recently on air. Everything's on 5 Easy Pays.
Till the end of the day. And everything in our show ships for free because it's food.
How many Easy Pays on your sweater? Oh my gosh. There's a little chocolate on it. Hey, Kirsten Lindquist is coming up next. We're going to feed Eric some more croissants.
Yes, our man right there.
We'll see you on In the Kitchen with Julia.
On Saturdays, yes.
I'll see you all on Wednesday.